You noble diggers, all stand up now.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Hasan Piker and BadEmpanada. BadEmpanada released a video on his BadEmpanada Live channel recently where he harangued at Mike from PA, who is a longtime caller of the Majority Report turned YouTuber, and also Hasan Piker himself. Um, and both on the same axis of attack, which is that this entryism thing that the Democrats are doing, that the Democratic Socialists of America are collaborating with, has no hope, has no future, has no ideas. And I wanted to talk specifically about one point about the argument, which is that, well, actually, I'll do something else first, which is that Hasan Piker probably is a Fed asset of some type. If you know anything about the Russian asset classes, which are declassified, the useful idiot would probably be where Hasan Piker is. Um, yeah. Anyways, Mike from PA said, have you not noticed that the fascists outside and blah, 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 blah? Uh, I think his emotional outburst is warranted, but that bad Empanada is right that his strategy is not going to do anything. But but just saying that won't work isn't enough. It is a sin I'm guilty of often too, which is when the neurotypicals say something to you and you can see into the future that that's not going to work out. You just say that won't work, and they need not only to know why it won't work, but then they need an alternative because they're going to keep doing the bad plan until there's a new plan. Um, a plan is better than no plan, and my plan is better than most. And my plan is an actual lateral move from this Democratic Socialists of America thing. It takes Lenin's advice. I say that we should see the Anglo American Empire for what it is, an unholy alliance of the Commonwealth of His Majesty King Charles III and the United States of America. It is like the Roman Empire, early Roman Empire, the mid to late Roman Republic when it was an empire already, but still a republic. The Latin allies in Italy were half of the legions, but but received very few of the spoils. So this is very analogous. If we look in Roman history, what is coming is that as the Romans become more supremacist, more chauvinist, more imperialist, that the Latin allies, the Commonwealth of His Majesty in this instance, will ask for citizenship. They will do this. This is 20 years on from now, I think. Um, but we're going to jump the timeline. We're going to take Lenin's advice, which is to run communist candidates in elections, but we're going to do it focused, hyper focused. We're going to focus on London, Toronto, and Sydney. And once we have the mayoralship of those three cities, with those three mayors speaking in unison about how they would like to join the United States of America, we can then rebalance the political aspect of the fascism in America. Something like 15 or 20 new states with 60 to 70% being liberal will kick the can of World War III and Nazism down the road a few years. In that time, we can start to use the general strike as our newest weapon and get away from that vanguardist position that we were just at. Once the empire is one political whole, de jure and de facto, instead of just de facto, it can be unraveled by the tools it has within it. The secession of the plebs, the stoppage of work, the most power that you have. It can be exercised when the threat of capital flight or and other associated economic ails, that it just won't be a possibility. So, I have an actual plan, BadEmpanada. I see that it focuses on, the imperial hegemony of the world. But I say to you, if you understood military affairs, you would see that this is going nowhere well, this current timeline. That eventually the fascists will devolve into actual, absolute, outright barbarism and kill hundreds of millions in their wake. This can be avoided if my plan was focused on by what I call the dirtbag left. The vanguardist communists need to come together to convince the dirtbag left to follow for this one objective, and then we can dissolve the alliance following. But I have a plan, and all BadEmpanada has is critiques. I think ruthlessly critiquing everything is his role, but someone else has to take the role of leading. Thank you. Have a good day.
Welcome, comrade. Never forget the fall.